Towid Hasan, working as a lecturer and in Noakhali Department of Food Technology and Nutrition Science in Noakhali Science and Technology University, Bangladesh. So first of all, I take this opportunity to thank the organizing committee of international webinar on nutrition and healthcare to give me this platform to speak on something in my topic, that vegan diet, sustainable and healthy food system. So let's start with my presentation. So what is a food system? So our current food system consists of a number of elements that includes from farm to fork, that food comes from farm to our fork. So this includes the food production, the distribution, the food processing, food marketing, food purchasing, the preparation and consumption, and lastly the recovery and waste management. So all of this includes our current food system. So in a sentence, we can say that the food system describes how an item arrives in our plate and what happens to any food system. So the food system in can we say that our current living is associated with the food system. So the food system has the power, or you can say that the ability to provide the healthy living and our environmental sustainability at the same time. But the current food system of ours is threatening the both. So it is said that the providing a good global population with sustainable, healthy, and nutritious diet from sustainable food system is an immediate challenge. So it is important to note that the global food system has increased over the past few decades, but still more than 820 million people have insufficient food, and 2 billion people are consuming low quality diet. So if we want to say accomplish the UN Sustainable Development Goal, particularly the development goal number 2, that is the eradicating global hunger, and Sustainable Development Goal 12, that is sustainable consumption and production, a global transformation of the current food system is urgently needed. So before moving on to details, let's take a look at what is a sustainable diet is. A sustainable diet is defined as a diet comprised of foods brought to the market with production process that have little environmental impact, that is protective and respectful of the biodiversity and of ecosystems, and is nutritionally adequate, safe, healthy, culturally acceptable, and economically affordable. So research has already revealed that the vegan or plant-based diet offers a sustainable solution to the systematic problem of the current global food system. So what is a vegan diet? So a vegan diet basically is a diet that consists of mainly eating the vegetables, grains, nuts, and fruits, and omitting any kinds of animal products that can be meat, and including fish, dairy, milk, and egg products. So for sometimes, or in some cases, it may include honey, bee waxes, gelatin, and other animal-derived ingredients. So for some people, this vegan or veganism is only a dietary behavior, but for some, it's lifestyle philosophy. So those people who choose veganism as a lifestyle behavior, those also avoid any products that contains any animal products, that can be includes the clothes, soaps, or other products like leather and any kinds of products. So what are the type of veganism? There are many types of veganism can be seen, or vegetarianism can be seen. The most common include the lacto-ovo vegetarians. That means those who avoid any kinds of meat and fish, but still they consume the milk and dairy products and eggs. The second group is the lacto-vegetarians. That means those who consumes only the milk and dairy products, but omits the meat and egg products. The ovo-vegetarians, those consume egg, but they omit the milk and dairy products. And the last group is the vegan or total vegetarian, or in other sense can be called as strict vegetarians. Those people only consume the foods from the plant origins. They do not consume, or in some cases they do not use any kinds of animal derived products. So global trend. So in the recent past, there has been an increase in the number of people going vegan for the past few decades. So the current figure shows the countries with the highest number of people who claim to be vegan. So, for example, India has the highest number of people claim to be vegan. That is the 38% of the total population, followed by Israel 13%, Taiwan 12%, Italy 10%, and so on. So according to the Vegan Society, 2 in 3 Americans have stopped or reduced their meat consumption. 4% of the people across the Europe say that they are vegan. 13% of the people in Asia, they are claimed to be vegan. And the Vegan Society also includes some information about the global or market research, like the annual average growth in food and beverages launches in vegan and plant claims to grow from 21 to 58% from 2015 to 2019. The global plant-based alternatives market could grow to US $162 billion in the next decade. And the vegan and vegetarian, say like baby food market was expected to jump from 10% in 2016 to 2021. So it is said that lots of people now being shifting to vegan diet. So what might be the causes? So the common reasons includes the health considerations, like many people are aware now that the animal foods or animal containing foods like milk, dairy, meat, or fish products are associated with many kinds of diseases like cardiovascular disease, liver and kidney diseases. So the people have chosen to convert their diet from animal products to more healthier plant-based products. Number second is environmental concern. So it is already known that the production of animal-based foods has effect on the environment, like environmental deforestation, say the more water consumption of animals than the plants, and these kind of things, carbon emission to the environment, these kind of things make them to go vegan. That ethical motivation means the some people are aware of the cruelty that happens with the animals in the slaughterhouse, so they restrain themselves from consuming the animal products. That next, the world hunger issue. So the people think that if we produce more food, that means if we reduce the consumption of animal foods, say we can save some foods for the people, those who are hungry or those who need many foods like us. And in some cases, the religion beliefs or the cultural beliefs, from cultural beliefs, people go vegan, like the Buddhist people or some castes of Hindu people, they prefer vegetarian than the animal lovers. So vegan diet and nutrition. So what are the benefits? So research has already revealed that vegan diets are often associated with a number of health benefits, like as the vegan people consumes less say like cholesterol, their blood cholesterol level is much lower than animal or meat eaters. Then number 2 is the lower risk of heart disease, as the vegan or plant-based diet consists more of say like healthy vitamins, minerals, and dietary fibers and other things. So their cardiovascular disease risk is much lower than the non-plant-based eaters or the common eaters. Then number 3 is the lower risk of hypertension and type 2 diabetes. The same things happens that the plant-based foods contains more vitamins, minerals, and then the animal containing foods that makes us the lower risk of hypertension and type 2 diabetes. And even it is found that the vegan, as they contain more fruits and vegetables, their body mass index, the BMI, is much lower, and they have the overall lower cancer rate. But every philosophy or diet of behavior has some drawbacks as well. So this vegan diet has its own drawbacks as well. Say vegan people have often been found to intake lower amounts of vitamin B12, as we know that vitamin B12 is only found in animal products. So as they refrain themselves from eating any kinds of animal products, they have the lower intake of vitamin B12. And at the same time, we know that the milk and dairy products are a major source of calcium. So as vegan people, those who are strict vegetarians, those people do not consume any milk products. They may have lower intake of calcium, vitamin D as well. The zinc intake is very important for our immunity. So if the vegan people might have a lower intake of zinc, the iron is very important for our hemoglobin content. So if the vegan people have a lower intake of iron, they can be suffer from many kinds of different kinds of anemia. As the long chain fatty acid is mostly found in seafoods, that means sea fishes. So as the vegan people do not consume any kinds of fishes as well, so they might have the deficiency of long chain omega-3 fatty acids and as well the iodine content. So now let's move on to the fact that what food science can do to vegan diet. So actually food science is a multidisciplinary field, including the chemistry, biochemistry, nutrition, microbiology, and engineering, that gives us the knowledge in the field of to solve the existing problems that already has in our current food systems, including the vegan diet. So what might be the opportunities of food science? So as the number of people are every year increasing, so the people will be needing, they will be looking for more choices of the foods. So the food industries will be looking to produce, the food scientists will be looking to produce more variety of foods, and it become quite challenging. But the food science has their own role in solving this kind of problem. So what food science can do here? The food science can provide the dietary variety by developing the innovative and vegan products, new varieties of products. They can create room for newer research to increase the food quality and food quantity. They can develop more environmentally friendly and better for climate, food production and processing. And lastly, they can provide a sustainable solution to food waste management. However, there are a few challenges to this innovative and vegan food products development through food science. The preparing or developing a new product requires detailed knowledge of the microstructure and the physical properties of the primary ingredients. Hence, it's a matter of time actually to develop a new product and to know all the ingredients, how they interact to develop a final product that actually looks like the original animal products. So, for example, nowadays already it's available, the vegan burger already is available. It just looks like the original animal, they'll say like beef burger, but it took time to develop this vegan burger, and even newer products researchers are trying to develop the newer products, particularly the animal-based products that looks like their original animal-like products in the same text, in the same taste, in the same texture and appearance. So it's a matter to research. In this research, it requires to develop this kind of food. And the second and important thing is the consumer acceptance of the novel product, because when we develop a product, we need to know the consumer perception, their habit, their knowledge, their cultural practice, and at the same time, their economic consideration. Because developing a new product, say like a new beef burger, developing the product is not only the final final result. It should be say like a resemblance with their original animal product in terms of appearance, in terms of texture, and in terms of affordability. Otherwise, this product will fail to satisfy the quality and quantity of the consumers. So what we can do? So to promote this vegan diet, or to say like for the sustainable diet to be sustainable, we can do from individual and community level, from institutional level, from food industries, from social awareness, and from for policy level. So from individual and community level, what can we do? We can do that. From individual, as an individual, we can increase the consumption of plant-based food, at the same time decrease the consumption of animal-based foods. And in community level, what can we do? Say, when we organize a social gathering, we can promote there, or we can arrange only the increased amount of increased amount of plant-based foods in exchange of animal-based foods. That institutionally we can do, say like the school meal program and the school cafeteria, or in the corporate meetings, we can arrange for more plant-based diets than the animal-based diets. So in the food industry, we can invest more for the research for developing newer varieties of plant-based foods. So the social awareness, we can use the mass media to make the people aware of the benefits of the plant-based foods. At the same time, let people know about the effects of animal-based foods, the effect of environment, their effect of animals, their effect on our society, everything, so that people become aware of eating more plant-based foods than the animal foods. And lastly, the policy, the stakeholders like the government, the non-government organization, the food producers, everyone can play a role in this policy making. So from the government, it can be done that government can impose more taxes on animal-based foods other than the plant-based foods. So there are more room for research, and people are interested to eat more of the plant-based foods than the animal-based foods. So if we can make all these things happening, so we can assume that the current food systems, there will be a change, and we can go for a more sustainable solution to the current food system, that we can promote the vegan diet. But at the last, we have to be aware of the fact that millions of people are already involved for their livelihood in the current animal industry. So we directly cannot jump from the plant sources to directly jump from animal sources to plant sources. So we need a long-term plan to switch these people from animal production to plant production. And by this way, we can promote this sustainable vegan diet. So at the last, I thank you everyone for listening to my presentation. Thank you very much.